Good evening from London. According to the Institute for Fiscal Studies, UK households and businesses could be hit with £25 billion in tax rises if Chancellor Rachel Reeves is to increase public spending in line with national income. Ahead of her first budget on October the 30th, the Chancellor has warned that there will be tough decisions, but denied that the country will see a return to austerity. However, in line with her pledge of only borrowing for investment, the nation will face a series of tax hikes to avoid spending cuts. Citigroup's chief UK economist has warned that the UK's debt pile and current account deficit constraints puts the nation at a great disadvantage to other developed countries and has expressed cautious optimism for potential structural reform following the news. Earlier today, Hurricane Milton knocked out power across parts of Florida, with more than 3 million homes and businesses without electricity. More than 60% of petrol stations in the region were out of fuel on Wednesday afternoon. There have also been reports of deaths caused by flash floods and winds reaching 100 miles per hour. However, it is still unclear how many have been affected. This comes 2 weeks after Hurricane Helene, which flooded streets and homes in western Florida and left at least 230 people dead. Authorities issued mandatory evacuation orders across 15 Florida counties, which have a total population of around 7.2 million people. Shares in the drug maker GSK surged on Thursday after it struck a $2.2 billion settlement to resolve tens of thousands of lawsuits over its discontinued heartburn drug, Zantac. The company said it had settled with about 80,000 people who alleged that the drug caused cancer. In 2019, it was reported to contain dangerously high levels of NDMA when heated, posing a greater risk for gastric, liver, bladder and prostate cancers. Investors cheered the lower-than-expected settlement, which was previously estimated at $2.8 billion. Despite its official discontinuation, GSK denies any liability for the product. Hundreds of people, including corporate leaders, politicians and celebrities, gathered in Mumbai today to pay their last respects to one of India's most respected business tycoons, Ratan Tata, who has died at the age of 86. Born in 1937, Ratan was one of India's most highly respected industrialists, philanthropists and former chairman of Tata Sons, the holding company of the Tata Group, one of India's largest and most influential conglomerates, acquiring international brands such as Jaguar Land Rover, Cora Steel and Tetley Tea, and the firm have reported revenues of $165 billion between 2023 and 2024. Despite his wealth and influence, he was known for his low-profile personal life. His legacy will remain as being one of the most trusted and ethical business leaders in India. And those are your main stories from London at Close of Business.